Today's second topic was on the SmartBoard, and I must say that today's SmartBoard lesson went a whole lot better than the last time that Matt tried it during midterms. That lesson, I think, left pretty much so everybody frustrated and hating technology due to technology not working. Well, today the class started off much the same, with the lab TA having to come in to get the system to work, but from there it really worked a lot better and I got a lot out of it. There were a couple of really good things today. I think the best was getting to actually go through and play with the tools on our own computer. The fact that everybody had the software on their computer and working helped. And there's a lot of neat stuff that you can do with it. And it was good to actually be shown step by step what to do, how to do it. Unfortunately, we didn't get a whole lot of time directly with the SmartBoard. I suppose we could have stayed after class to actually write on it. I have an active board in my cooperating teacher's classroom, and it's definitely taken some getting used to do anything more than make a squiggle mark on it. So it's different than what I'm used to, but I am getting the hang of it. But I definitely think more time with the SmartBoard would be valuable, and I'm sure that I'll get that as the rest of the semester and the year progresses. The tutorial that Matt made contains a lot of really great information for me. It's something that I plan on hanging on to and reviewing periodically just to stay fresh on the software. Software isn't nearly as intimidating today as it was a couple of weeks ago when it wasn't working well. Also helps that none of us are in that fried state of mind for midterms. So I think that we all went into it with a little bit better sense of purpose and understanding. I think that SmartBoards are something that we're going to see more and more of in the classroom. They do have a lot of positives, which we've started learning about. And the biggest negative that I can see at this point is the fact that it's another software program and it's another technological requirement. And in these tough economic times, that's stuff that's harder and harder for school districts to afford, especially knowing that at some point, somebody's going to accidentally write on the SmartBoard or the active board, and it's going to need to get replaced. I don't know how well they can be cleaned. I imagine not very. But there are definitely costs associated with it. I think that there are a lot of cool things to do in that it's a good tool for teachers to have access to. The biggest downside I can see is if a teacher spends a lot of their time developing lessons that are for a SmartBoard or active board and then goes to a school that doesn't have one or has the other brand, they're going to have a lot of time spent being able to accommodate their lessons for whatever technology they do have access to. And that would be my biggest reservation about spending a lot of my time getting stuff ready for the interactive whiteboards. I do think that they have their place. I think that we'll see more and more of them. But like PowerPoint, it needs to be a support to your teaching, not a crutch for it, and definitely not a replacement to actual teaching.